Are you still copy pasting data from different sheets into one sheet every month? It takes too long time and you can easily mess it up and make mistakes, and there's a better way. In this video I'll show you how to automate the whole thing using a simple VBA macro. Quick to set up and it works every time. No more manual work. Let's get started. Here's what I've got. Sales data in 3 tabs: January, February and March. They all have the same layout: dates, reps, regions, products, the usual stuff. And like most people, I need to bring it all that into a sheet to get a full overview. Doing that manually is slow, repetitive, and you will eventually miss something or pass it in a wrong way. Let's fix that. I'll show you how to write a quick macro that loops through all the sheets and merges everything into a clean master sheet. Let's jump into it. Let's get right into it. We have the master sheet here, and then we have January, February, March here with the data. And there's no file provided in this tutorial because this code will work with any data set. And I'm going to tell you in the tutorial where you can adjust it so it will work with more columns than we have here. Right now we have columns from A to H, but it will work also with other columns if we adjust the code a little bit. So if we go to Visual Basic, Alt F11, and we can write a module here. Let's call it stop merge all sheets to master. That's our master sheet. Our master sheet is where we're gonna collect all the data. So we're gonna dim our variables here. Dim WS as worksheet. Then we're gonna write master WS as worksheet. Then we're gonna dim last row as long, and paste row as long. And we're gonna set master WS equal this workbook dot sheets and write master. And then we need to clear all data from the master sheet in case we have run this code already. So basically what we're gonna do now is we make sure that this section and below will be cleared, but we make the header steady. And we're gonna do that with master ws.rows, and then we write 2 colon and master ws.rows.count dot clear contents. And you can see the system corrects it, so it recognizes it. And then we're going to set the past row equal to, also recognized by the system. So it will be passed into row 2. So yeah, if you write 5 here, it will be passed in from row 5. But we needed to go under the header, and that's row 2. Then we're going to loop through all the sheets except the master sheet. So for each WS in this workbook dot sheets, if WS.name is not equal master, then we needed to write the data to the sheet. Then we're going to do an if statement. Then we're going to set last row equal ws.cells, ws.rows.count, comma a, end Excel up, the row. If last row is bigger or equal to 2, then we're going to set ws.range a2 to h and last row dot copy destination colon equal master ws dot range a pass row equal master ws.cells master ws.rows count comma a dot end Excel up dot row +1. So we write it to the next free row in the master sheet. And then we're gonna end if and go to next WS. So take the next worksheet in the loop. We're looping through all the sheets. So this is here, you are gonna write another column. Let's say you have data until column O. Then you write it O here and it should be working. But we don't need it to run any further than column H. That's it. And now we're gonna attach it to a bottom. So we go to developer tab, insert bottom, and pick merge all sheets to master. You can just call that start. And now it should be working. Let's test it. And here you can see it's working. It have all the data. Let's run test here. There are 15 rows and we have 5 rows on each sheet. All right, let's test this out with 3 more sheets. So before we only had January, February, and March. Now we also have April, May, and June. So we go to the master sheet, delete the data, and run the code again. And now you can see it has more data. It has 30 rows and each sheet has 5 rows. That's 30 rows. We can also do more testing, but it does fit. It just copy the data and it doesn't matter how many sheets are. It's gonna loop through all the sheets and copy all the data except for the sheet that's named master. I hope you liked this video. If you do, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. I post tutorials every week and that's a good way to learn VBA. Consider following me on TikTok and Instagram. I post there daily tips and tricks in Excel using VBA and other tools to automate your workflow in your office or in your business. And if you like this video, you will also like part 2, where we're gonna automate data input from multiple workbooks instead of sheets. So instead of having the monthly sheets here, we import it all through external files. 6 external files with the months, January to June. That's gonna be in part 2 and that's gonna be really, really interesting to see that. So go watch that, click on it here that is linked to this video to see part 2.